Welcome to the Get Productive podcast. I am Detola Amore, your host and productivity coach. Join me as we explore powerful tips and proven strategies to boost your productivity. Hey there, welcome back to Get Productive with Detola podcast, your one-stop shop for practical productivity wisdom. On this podcast, we show you how to embrace the flourishing, productive life you deserve. This is episode 17. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by, and I hope you stick around for more episodes. Make sure you don't miss any updates by subscribing at www.detolaamore.com/podcast. I'll link this in the show notes for your convenience. If you're a returning listener, thank you so much for coming back. I deeply appreciate it. If you could rate and review the podcast on your favorite platform, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcast, or another podcast app. Your 5-star reviews and comments help more people discover this show and encourage me to keep delivering more valuable content. Also, I have a small challenge for you. Could you please recommend this podcast to at least 2 people you think will benefit from it? Together, we can grow a community of productive, intentional individuals. So thank you in advance. We're technically still at the beginning of 2025, which makes this the perfect time to talk about habits. And that's what today's episode is all about. 5 essential productivity habits to master this year. There's something John Maxwell says. He says, and I think he said it, or he's written it in 1 or 2 of his books that I have read. He says, if I could come to your house and spend just one day with you, I will be able to tell whether or not you will be successful. And why is that? Well, I think it's because success isn't built on just grand achievements alone. It's shaped by the things you do daily, which are your habits. And so today, I want to share 5 simple but powerful habits you should adopt or improve this year to boost your productivity and to set yourself up for success. So whether you are an employer, employee, or you run your own business, or maybe you're a student listening to this, these 5 habits are ones that you want to adopt. So let's dive in. The first habit is starting your day right. One of the best things you can do for yourself is to start your day on the right tone or right note. But here's the secret. A productive morning begins the night before. So, spend a few minutes each evening organizing for the next day. Lay out your clothes if you're going into work, and even if you work from home, prep your meals if possible. Gather all the items you need in the morning. If you have young kids like me, sort out their items too, or get them to sort out their items. That way you avoid the stress of last-minute scrambles in the morning looking for one thing or the other. Also, prioritize your sleep. If possible, go to bed early so you can wake up feeling refreshed and ready to kickstart your day with purpose. Engaging in activities like prayer, if you're a person of faith like me, meditation, exercise, journaling, or reading can energize your spirit, your mind, and your body. And remember this very key point. The world can wait. And why do I say this? Because I need you. Yes, I need you to stop reaching for your phone or checking social media first thing in the morning. Social media is a whole separate conversation, but you and I know that it sucks the life out of us if that is the first thing we reach out to do in the morning. Okay? Instead, What you want to be doing is to fortify your mind, your spirit, your body with positivity and purpose before engaging with external demands. And this also includes not checking your emails first thing in the morning. You want to fill up your spirit, your mind, your soul, your body before you start pouring out. Okay? Before you start giving of yourself to everyone else, you want to make sure you have charged yourself up. If you're looking for inspiration, I highly recommend The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But look up The Miracle Morning. It's such a fantastic book on how to set your morning in a tone that would allow you to, have a successful day. Okay, so that's habit number 1, starting your day right. Habit number 2, protect your productive hours. The thing is, we all have peak productive hours when our energy and focus are at their highest. So if you don't already know what your productive hours are, the first step is you need to identify them. And once you identify your productive hours, you want to guard them jealously and fiercely. During your productive hours, you want to tackle your most critical tasks. Avoid distractions like email or social media. Yes, social media again, they can wait. If your work or your job involves heavy email communication, tools like Evernote can help you manage action items without constantly living in your inbox. Now, if you have a virtual assistant or an executive assistant, let them sort through emails for you, flagging to you only the urgent ones. Also, in order to protect your productive hours, you need to learn how to say no. I have a workshop or a talk that I do for several organizations on the power of no. And it is such a crucial thing to be able to learn how to do. Politely let colleagues or clients know you would address their needs after your focus period ends. That's if, they found a way to get through to you. There are ways to politely tell people you are not available at that time. And maybe I will do an episode on the power of no. Someone remind me. You could even use features like focus mode on your phone to minimize interruptions. Or if you're able to, block out your work calendar for your focused time in order to limit distractions or someone else booking a meeting with you at that time. So block it on your calendar, use the focus mode on your phone, okay? It will really go a long way. Because when you protect your productive hours, you find that you get more done in less time. Remember the 80-20 rule. I think I spoke about it in one of the other episodes. Habit 3, take a proper lunch break. Now, I know this might sound simple, but this is one habit many of us overlook. I sometimes fall into this trap. So whether you're at the office or you work from home or you're on a client site, taking a proper lunch break is essential for recharging your mind and body. If you're in an office setting, try to step away from your desk to take your lunch. Don't eat your lunch at your desk. For those that work from home or remote workers, make a conscious effort to step away from your laptop or your desk and enjoy your meal without distractions. You'll come back to work feeling more refreshed, more focused, and ready to tackle your afternoon tasks. Habit number 4 is quiet the mind monkeys. Have you ever heard that little voice in your head whispering, you're not good enough, or you'll never succeed, or you don't have what it takes? All of those negative voice or negative things you hear in your head. That's what my business coach calls the mind monkeys. These negative thoughts can wreak havoc on your confidence and productivity if you let them. The good news, though, is that you have the power to silence them. Start by recognizing when these thoughts arise and challenge them immediately. Replace negativity with empowering affirmations like I am capable or I am making progress every day. Find an affirmation that works for you and say that to yourself over and over and over till you actually believe it. Remember, your thoughts shape your words shape your actions, and your actions shape your life. So choose to think in a way that aligns with the life you want to create. And lastly, habit 5, ask for help. Asking for help. We need to let go of the idea that we can do it all, especially if you're a woman. Yes, I know we women think we can do it all, but we need to let go of that idea. Whether at work or at home, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a smart productivity strategy. At work, try to delegate tasks or outsource where possible. And I do have an episode on how to delegate or delegating what you can delegate at work. And I have another one on what you can delegate at home. So watch this space coming soon. At home, try to involve your spouse if you're married, your children if you have children, or even hire support like cleaners or babysitters when needed. You don't have to carry every burden alone. And if you feel stuck professionally or personally, consider seeking a coach or a mentor. Coaches and mentors can provide guidance, accountability, and encouragement. In my role as a productivity coach, I provide accountability, I provide guidance and encouragement to my clients, whether one-on-one or in a corporate setting. And currently, I have a few one-to-one slots open for those who need coaching or help or some form of accountability to get their goals going or to help with their productivity. So if you're ready to take your productivity to the next level, why not book a free 30-minute consultation call with me? I'll add the details in the show notes. I would so love to support you, so definitely reach out. So those are the 5 habits. Let's go over them really quickly. Habit 1 is start your day right. Habit 2, protect your productive hours. Habit 3, take a proper lunch break. Habit 4, quiet the mind monkeys. And lastly, habit 5, ask for help. I know they sound really simple, but trust me, when you begin to adopt these habits, you will see a difference. Research shows that it takes about 21 days or more to form a new habit. So my question to you today is, which of these habits will you commit to this year? Is it all of them? Is it some of them? Which one will make the biggest difference in your productivity? I would love to know your answer to this question. So leave a comment wherever you're listening to this from, or send me an email to hello@detolaamore.com. I really love to hear from you and of course to cheer you on as well. Okay, if you enjoy this episode, please share it with a friend who might be struggling with their productivity. Leave me a review and of course subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already for more practical productivity insights throughout the year. Like I mentioned last week, I've got exciting guests coming up soon and exciting topics as well. And I look forward to sharing them with you. So until next time, stay intentional, stay productive, and remember, you deserve to live a flourishing, productive life. Here's to your most productive year yet. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Get Productive podcast. Till next time, stay blessed.